The greatest happiness principle aims at the greatest happiness of the greatest number of people. But why should we bother to care for other people's happiness in order to make our life successful? Mill confronts this crucial question head-on in his book, Utilitarianism. Mill argues that if you set your life goals merely for your self-interest, your life wouldn't be a successful one because the happiness you might generate would be much less than those who have cultivated their personal affection for other people. Here I'll quote Mill's words in full in order to explain his thoughts regarding the connection between your personal and other people's happiness. Mill claims to quote, "To those who have neither public nor private affections, the excitements of life are much curtailed, and in any case dwindle in value as the time approaches when all selfish interests must be terminated by death, while those who leave after them objects of personal affection, and especially those who have also cultivated a fellow feeling with the collective interests of mankind, retain as lively an interest in life on the eve of death as in the vigor of youth and health." Mill's point is this: if your life goal were narrowly shaped by your self-interest only, you should think about the bad consequence. You would have fewer opportunities to be happy in your life than those who've cultivated the affection for other people, because in that case, you would have the opportunity to feel happy only for yourself and lack any chance to feel happy for others. Furthermore, on the eve of your death, your happiness would be nullified because you would know that, as Mill says, to quote, "selfish interest must be terminated by death," end quote. On the other hand, if you have fostered your affection for your family, friends, community, and finally humankind, you would have a wider interest in your lifetime than your mere self-interest. Because of that, you will maintain a happier and more vibrant life because of your ability to feel happy for other people. Finally, your keen interest in life wouldn't dwindle on the eve of your death because you would know that what makes you happy and your life meaningful will still exist after your death. The people and humankind to care for will still be alive and have the opportunities to experience their lives and even attain more happiness in their future. The very thought of all this, even when you are dying, might keep you hopeful and happy for others and, as a result, for yourself as part of the bigger circle of humanity. In this and the only way you could sustain your happiness during your lifetime down to the last minute of your life. If a successful life should create as much personal happiness as possible, Mill's conclusion is that you should cultivate your affection for more people and eventually entire humankind. The more people you care for and are able to feel happy for, the chance is higher that you would have more personal happiness as a result. You will be happier because you could feel happy not just for yourself, but also for others. This is the reason why, for Mill, a successful life should be one that expands the personal affection as much as possible to cover your family, friends, society, and humankind. Personal and other people's happiness are therefore, for Mill, organically connected. They are two sides of the same coin. A successful life has to build upon this understanding. If we follow through Mill's lines of thought here, we can see that Asura shouldn't only claim that she understands more the way her father does business at the end of the comic episode. She should try to persuade her father to be honest in his business, not only for the sake of her father's clients, but also for the sake of his father's personal happiness in the long run. When more people are happier, this is what the greatest happiness principle aims at.